So hello everyone and welcome to our webinar on our new artist mentorship program, Shared Practice. My name is Olivia Parker and I'm the Executive Director at Arts Mid North Coast. I'm also joined by our Programs and Partnerships Manager, Sky Peso. And just letting everyone know, we mentioned before that we are recording this webinar and it will be made available on our website and our socials. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we are all meeting this evening on unceded Aboriginal lands. I'm here on Gumbaynggirr country in Scots Head and pay my respects to the ongoing custodianship of the Gumbaynggirr people and extend the same respects to the traditional custodians of the lands on where you are all on and to any First Nations people who are joining us tonight. So a bit of housekeeping, as we mentioned, we do have quite a few registrations and we do ask if you could keep your videos switched off as it does affect their download speeds, and if you could also keep your microphones muted. We will have opportunity to answer any of your questions at the end. So if you could type any questions you have in the chat function at any time during the presentation, and we'll return to these at the end. So we'll start off with just a really quick background about Arts Mid North Coast. We are a not-for-profit and charitable organisation funded by the New South Wales Government through Create New South Wales and our 5 member LGAs, which are Coffs Harbour, Bellingen, Nambucca, Kempsey and Port Macquarie Hastings. We are part of a network of 15 regional arts development organisations across New South Wales, and we deliver projects and programs to provide opportunities for regional artists and creative industry development, to encourage community participation and engagement with the arts, to raise awareness of our region's creativity and culture, and to advocate for artists, culture and the creative sector. And we do this because we believe that arts are an essential part of our lives. If you'd like to find out more about the work that we do, please visit our website, artsmidnorthcoast.com. So we'll now get into about shared practice. Shared Practice is a new program that has been initiated by Arts Mid North Coast, and it is aimed at fostering the creative careers of artists within our region. The program goes for a duration of 18 months and it is targeted to emerging and mid-career visual artists who are living in our area. We developed this program in response to a comprehensive survey that we conducted back in 2024, which included insights from over 300 artists and creatives. And the feedback that we received really highlighted a significant need for artists' professional development, for collaborative opportunities and platforms to showcase and market artists' work. We are grateful to have secured funding from Creative Australia, and we have also collaborated with our regional galleries, Yarilla Arts and Museum, Nulla Nulla and Glasshouse Regional Galleries, alongside Saltwater Freshwater Arts to deliver this program. So over the 18 months, artists will have opportunities to enhance their business and creative skills, to access valuable resources and receive mentorship from established artists to support their careers. There is also a paid exhibition opportunity at the conclusion of the program. So an overview of the program structure, we will be choosing 10 artists to participate in the program, and each artist will benefit from personalised one-on-one mentorship with an established artist during the 18 months. This tailored guidance is really valuable for artistic growth and development. In addition to mentorship, artists will also enjoy free access to resources, which includes our professional development workshops. We'll be hosting a series of engaging talks, as well as some networking events and masterclasses. These events and workshops will also be available to the broader community. However, they will be ticketed at a very reasonable price. Artists will also have the opportunity to create and showcase new work in a group exhibition. And we have secured an exhibition at YAM, and a big thank you to Kerry and Vanessa, who may be joining us tonight for organising this exhibition. And we are also in the process of confirming additional venues with regional galleries. So this really represents a really incredible platform for recognition and showcasing your work. And recognising the commitment involved, we are providing each artist with a stipend of $1,650. This stipend is intended to cover your participation costs, materials, transportation, and to ensure that financial barriers don't hinder your involvement. We estimate a commitment of around 5 to 6 hours a month, and there is no cost for artists to participate. But to illustrate the value of the program, we estimate that it would cost an individual approximately $9,000 for a program like this. We've really designed this program to be able to support and elevate artists and empower you to push boundaries and to reach new heights in your careers. So our program mentors, we have collaborated with 2 lead mentors in developing shared practice, and we're thrilled to have Sarah Bowen and Jeremy Sheehan both working with us. And I think Jeremy might be here tonight too. Hello, Jeremy. Both are really accomplished artists and educators with extensive exhibition experience and are also recognised in their fields. Once our cohort of the 10 artists are finalised, we will welcome 3 additional mentors, and the selection of these mentors will be determined by the specific needs of the group. Each mentor will be paired with 2 artists, providing ongoing guidance and support throughout the program, including regular check-ins, whether online or in person. And additionally, there will be opportunities for the group to meet, allowing for networking, collaboration, and developing a community of practice. And again, these could be online and in person. So it's really what is determined by the artists and their mentors. We will have agreements in place between mentors and mentees, and this is so everyone's on the same page with regards to expectations and commitments. So who is this program designed for? The program is for emerging and mid-career visual artists aged 18 and over. And I will go over the definition of these in the next slides. It's open to artists residing in Coffs Harbour, Bellingen, Nambucca, Kempsey and Port Macquarie local government areas. And the reason for this is that these LGAs pay a membership fee to Arts Mid North Coast, and they are represented on our board, which allows us to deliver these fantastic programs to artists in these regions. If your LGA is not included, then we encourage you to get in touch with your council and let them know of the opportunities that are being missed by artists in your area. We welcome artists working across a wide range of mediums, as long as you have the capacity to create new work that is suitable for exhibition. So it's a great opportunity for those looking to take the next step in their careers, to deepen their practice and engage in meaningful collaborations. Inclusivity is a core value of this program, and we strongly encourage First Nations artists, culturally and linguistically diverse artists, and artists with disabilities to apply, and extra support will be provided for those who need it. So I'll go into the definitions around emerging and mid-career artists. So these definitions are also available on our FAQ page, and we've borrowed these definitions from the National Association of Visual Artists, or NAVA. So an emerging artist is defined as in the early stages of their career, gaining recognition without widespread fame. You might find them actively engaging in exhibitions or online platforms and eager to showcase their work. They're often either studying or have just finished art school, and they're beginning to carve out their artistic identity. So key characteristics of an emerging artist include a developing body of work and a growing presence in local exhibitions and sales. They're actively creating and networking with the potential for significant creative and financial growth. A mid-career artist has developed a significant body of work and gained recognition. This may be locally as well as regionally or even nationally. And this isn't merely about how old you are, but rather about your professional achievements. So some key aspects can include having a consistent portfolio developed over the years and complemented by recognition through public exhibitions or art publications. You may or may not have gallery representation and awards to your name. And most importantly, there's a defined yet evolving artistic style that marks your work. So think of it as reaching a stage where your artistic identity is well formed and your work is celebrated broadly, yet still developing and growing your practice. Just take a little drink. So I'll go through now the application process. So expressions of interest are currently open, and you can access this via our website on artsmidnorthcoast.com, and applications will close on the 30th of January. The application consists of 5 sections, and while it may appear lengthy, we ask a few questions to better understand you, your practice, and your motivation for joining this program. And I will go into more detail on those questions in the next slide. Some important dates that we are working towards. We hope to notify shortlisted applicants by the 5th of February with interviews around the 3rd of March. And we hope that we'll be able to announce the final cohort from March the 10th, and with the first face-to-face group meeting on April the 18th. Again, additional support is available for any First Nations, CALD and artists with disability to complete the form, so please don't hesitate to reach out to us. So continuing on with the application, the 5 sections include the first, which is the contact details, contact info, which is fairly straightforward. It will then ask you about your artistic practice. So it will ask you to describe your practice, your art form, what kind of work you do, how long you've been a practicing artist for, your current career stage, any recent projects, exhibitions, or achievements, and what inspires your creative practice. The next section is around your motivation and goals. So, why you want to apply and what you hope to achieve from the program. any areas of professional development that you are interested in, or if you've got any project ideas or a particular focus that you'd like to work on, and how you will share or apply your learning to your practice and with your community. The next section is around availability and commitment. We expect participants to commit to the duration of the program and as well as attend the workshops and events. And we estimate that this would be around 5 hours a month of commitment to the program. And also commitment to development of the new work for the final exhibition in January 2028, which feels like a long time away, but it will come quickly. Our first face-to-face will be held, as mentioned before, on the 18th of April. And we do also expect artists to be committing at least 10 hours a week to your art practice. And this is really important that you have that commitment to your practice. The final section asks for some supporting material. And we ask for 5 to 10 examples of your recent work, which you can upload as a PNG or a PDF. Please only upload 10 as we do have some time limits around assessing all these applications. If you upload 20, we will only look at the first 10. So make sure you upload the best work that best illustrates the work that you do. We ask for a current CV or artist resume, and you can also upload any references or support letters from curators or peers, that is relevant to your work. The applications will be assessed by a panel, which includes our lead mentors, as well as curators from our partner galleries and Arts Mid-North Coast staff. What we will be looking for when we assess the applications are evidence of artistic potential, a commitment to the full program, the capacity to develop new work for exhibition, a willingness to work collaboratively, openness to feedback and professional growth, and also the connections that you have to the region. Shortlisted applicants will be invited for an interview with members of the panel, and we aim to have this final cohort announced by the 10th of March. And that actually brings us to the conclusion of our presentation. We hope you've found it informative and that it inspires you to submit an application. There is also a wealth of information available on our website, and you can also reach out to Sky if you've got any further questions or need any assistance. And now we're happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you.
No questions in the chat, Liz.
No questions.
No.
We might have. Does this include Foster area? No, unfortunately, it only extends down to Port Macquarie, Hastings, and that is because Mid Coast Council are not members of Arts Mid North Coast. So we're very sorry about that.
Yes. There's one from Sebastian. It says, can we choose our mentors?
So we will be pairing mentors who could have the most, I guess, compatibility with the artist. So we've got our 2 lead mentors, and then we will be looking at engaging the remaining mentors based on the needs of the group. Cool. So that's kind of like a yes, but no question.
We're trying to marry up the best people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is one mentor to two artists. So, and that's all we have space for. So it won't be each artist selecting their own mentor.
Yeah. Michaela has asked what town the face-to-face meetings will be held. So, do you want me to do that one?
So, yeah.
Go for it, Liv.
Uh, at this stage, we haven't determined because it really will depend on the group, on where, the best place for that to be. So it's still fair until we have the cohort finalised. Those details are really still quite flexible at this stage.
Cheryl has asked, is there any assistance available to complete the application for people with a disability?
Yes. Cheryl, thank you for that question. Definitely. We are happy to help anyone that needs assistance. So if you could get in touch with Sky and arrange a phone call, and yeah, we're very happy to help.
No problems. Brad has asked what workshops we have in mind.
Do you want to take that one, Sky?
Sure. So we've got a mix of workshops that we've been planning. We are going to sit down with the mentors once they've done the interviews, and that will also help us figure out exactly what the cohort needs, and also taking into account what our wider community needs as well. But at this stage, it'll be a mix of professional development, business skills. We're going to do some masterclasses, we're hoping, which will be really cool around certain artistic skills. So there's a lot going on, but we're also really open to feedback. So if you were one of the people who got through to the program, you could make some recommendations that we would be more than happy to take on board. Does that answer your question, Brad?
We're also hoping to also invite some some exciting artists to also deliver some panel talks as well on certain topics. So again, this will all be determined once we've got our mentors and artists finalised.
Yeah. Oh, Jordana said, just want to say what an amazing opportunity. Thanks so much for your work putting this program together. Very well done. Liv actually applied for the grant that got us this amazing program. So well done, Liv.
Thanks.
Hi, thank you for this. Will you aim to spread out the people selected to different towns? So 2 from each town sort of thing, Liv. Do you want to answer that one?
We're not going to say 2 from each town because it really depends on the quality of the applications. But yes, we do have an aim to have a good spread of artists from across the region.
Cool. Deborah said, I'm 65 years old but finished a Bachelor of Art and Design in 2020. I am an emerging artist. Is there an age limit?
Not at all, Deborah.
No.
So you can be an emerging artist at any age. We're not going to have a specific age limit on the application. So if you define yourself as an emerging artist, then yes, you can apply.
Yes. I've just had someone say, should we choose one personal style if we practice more? So Joanne,
No.
you're talking about, yeah,
Oh
go
yeah,
for it, Liv.
you Sky going. I don't.
No,
I
you're
mean,
fine.
yeah, we're not being prescriptive. Your personal style is your personal style. And that is, I think, something for the artist to determine. If we also welcome artists who work across multi disciplines and mediums. So it's really what we are looking for is that commitment to your practice and that quality and the quality of your work as well.
Excellent. Kiara has asked, are we also holding workshops as well as participating in workshops?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that might be something perhaps that could, when you are with your group and your mentors, that's something that you could possibly talk about as a group and a community, as a community of practice, whether you, yeah, would be interested in delivering a workshop. And I think that would be a great opportunity. So we haven't thought of that, but again, it's, we're trying to keep it quite flexible, yet have some kind of structure, which is at this stage, it's kind of a bit kind of chicken and the egg. But there's definitely, I think, if that's something that artists are interested in delivering a workshop, that's definitely something that we can look at.
Absolutely. Renee has asked how many positions are available. So Renee, there's 10 positions available. And then Rebecca has asked, only 10 positions in the program. Is this limit purely a financial limit of the program?
So yes, and it is what we applied for, but it's also a limit to the amount of time for the mentorship. So, and also, I think, and also if there was more for the mentors themselves, the quality of that mentorship is really something that we are looking at, that we want to have that more focus and that one-on-one engagement.
Excellent. Penelope has asked, will artists be required to travel throughout the LGA during the course?
Yes, we will be holding those workshops and events between Coffs Harbour and Port Macquarie, but that is what the stipend is for, so that artists will be have a travel allowance to be able to go to those events.
Yes. Anne has said, when you say being open to collaboration, does that mean collaborative artworks are um, expected to be made for the final exhibition? Exciting. Apostrophe, very exciting.
So
Exclamation mark there
yes,
too.
it could be a collaborative artwork. The exhibition itself is a collaboration, so we haven't put any thing around what the theme of the exhibition is, because it's really something that we are looking for the group to come up with together and to be working together. And there may be some collaborations between the artists, and that is really something that we hope that can happen during the program. But it's not, it's not prescriptive. If you would like to do your own work, it's really very open and up to the artists involved.
And also taking into consideration that within the mentoring group, you've got some amazing contacts with gallery curators who can help you formulate some of those things and come up with ideas. So there's a lot of support for that. Rachel, I think your question was answered because it was the what kind of form will the YAM exhibition take, and Olivia's just answered that one. Sebastian said that they would do a Kiara Mason workshop. Obviously, Sebastian, we all would. She's talented. Bree just said, thanks for your time answering this. I'm nervous to ask, but will not having a formal art education be a setback? Awesome question.
No, not at all. We're not expecting artists to have any formal degree or anything. Emerging artists may still be, currently completing a course or doing some short courses. So not at all.
Excellent. Deborah has asked, where will the final exhibition be? So YAM, which is Urilla Arts and Museum in Coffs Harbour. Deborah, so if you haven't been up there, at the moment there's a great exhibition in there, but it's a beautiful gallery, and the guys there do a wonderful job curating it. So we're excited to have our final exhibition there. Carmel says, thank you so much. It's a wonderful opportunity. Very excited to see what happens, as I realise this is certainly a huge growth period of learning for all selected. Very true. Thank you, Carmel. All right. Excellent. That's it. Is there any more questions? Pop them in the chat. We're happy to answer anything. Nope. I think everyone's done.
And if you do
Great.
have any questions that do come up during the week, or if you have anything around the application form, please just pick up the phone or send us an email. We are here to help you.
Yeah, we're really, really excited about this and can't wait to see what our community creates. So thanks so much for your time tonight.
Great. All right. Well, we might let everyone go and have your dinner and be with your families. And thank you all again for joining us this evening. We can't wait to see the applications coming through and getting to know all of you and the work that you do. And we are, yeah, really excited about this program. So thank you.
And I'm sorry, just one last question. Lucy, yes, we
Oh,
will be sending this recording through. So
yes.
I will organise that and
And we'll,
get it all out to you.
yeah, and we'll send it everyone an email to let you know that it's up.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a
Bye,
good
everyone.
evening. Bye.